Do you get tight hips, sore knees, or heavy legs when you run? A lot of runners do. That's why you need to try this Pilates for Runners workout. This session will help you move with more power, strength, and control, improving your stride whilst avoiding injury. You don't need any equipment. If you're a runner, you really don't want to skip this one. Get your mat ready and let's get started. So let's start with some roll downs. Okay, we're going to bring your feet to parallel, hip distance apart, arms by your sides. Make sure you're nice and neutral in your spine and pelvis. You've got your pelvis nice and tucked in. We're not like this. Okay, we're also not like this. You're in between the two. A soft bend at the knees if you need. Inhale, exhale, round your spine and roll down with control. Okay, you're coming down bone by bone. If you can, touch your toes at the bottom. Get that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Inhale, exhale, restack your spine. Okay, and as you come up to standing, we want to lift one leg. So the leg is nice and lifted. Ooh, it's really difficult to balance, but the leg lifts as your head returns to neutral. Lower that leg down, and then we repeat with the other leg on your way up. So we exhale, round and roll down with control. Scoop that tummy in, touch your toes. Inhale, exhale, restack. And when you feel comfortable, you're going to lift that leg. Okay, head returns to neutral last. Lower the leg. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale, roll down. It's actually really challenging on the balance, this one, but super effective. Well done. Lift that leg, head to ceiling. Think about the core. So you're activating that core, keeping that neutral spine. And this exercise kind of really makes you think about your posture when you're running. So I know it's super difficult because running is hard, but when you start to fatigue and get tired, we really don't want you to have hunched shoulders. You want to be nice and upright when you run, which is easier said than done. Let's go for 2 more. Well done. Inhale, exhale. As you come up to standing, lift that leg. You see it's not easy. Lower that leg. Last one. Inhale, exhale, roll down. If you can, touch your toes. Inhale, exhale, restack. Okay, as you come up to standing, you raise that leg. Nice. Okay, lower that leg down and just walk through your feet. Well done. Okay, for this next one, if you need to hold on to something, so like your wall, your radiator, that's fine. Okay, you're going to stand nice and tall. We're just going to go into some hip circles. So you lift the leg in front of you, circle it round and lower. Okay, nice and mobile. Keep it dynamic. Okay, so I'll just do it facing forward so you can see. My hips stay still. My hips are facing forwards. My torso stays nice and still. My core's engaged. We're just going to do little circles. Okay, let's go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, well done. 1, let's go in the opposite direction. So now we're going to circle in. This one's really good for you if you run a lot, because runners do get tight hips. Okay, it's pretty normal. So we want to loosen them up. Okay, and that's going to avoid any injury or help to avoid injury. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, well done, and 1. Nice, lower that leg down. Let's just walk through your feet. Okay, let's do the other leg. So bring the leg up Out to the side, circle round and down. And again. Okay, so also really good balance exercise if you're not holding on to anything. But of course you can hold on to your wall or a chair, whatever you need to help you stay nice and stable and balanced. Okay, 5 more. You see my hips are not moving at all. They're staying really still. They're facing forwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go in the opposite direction. Okay, and once you've done a few, you might be able to feel that circle go a little bit bigger. So maybe you can make your circle bigger. 5, 4. By the way, if you hear clicking at the hip, don't worry too much. 3. That's normal, as long as it doesn't hurt. 2, 1. Nice, well done. Okay, lower that leg down, walk on the spot. Right, let's go into some lunges. So feet are parallel, you can clasp your hands together. We take a step back, lunge, stand. Let's drive that leg up and lower. Other side, step back, lunge, stand, drive, lower. In terms of breathing, doesn't really matter. I just want you to exhale as you drive the knee and not round your spine. So nice and straight in the back. Okay, other side, step back, lunge, stand, exhale. Okay, let's go for 6 more. 5. Well done. 4. Let's try and slow it down as much as possible. 3, 2, and 1. Step back, lunge, stand, drive, lower. Well done. Nice, well done. Shake your legs out. Okay, we're going to come down to the floor and we are going to do some hip rolls, but your feet are nice and wide. Okay, so take your feet outside of your mat, arms in a low V. Stay nice and centered, neutral spine. Let's roll both legs to one side as you inhale. Exhale, come back to the middle. Other side, inhale. Exhale. Now what this one's going to do is loosen up the hip flexors. Okay, we're also getting a lovely stretch in the outer thighs, the glutes, and also your lower back. Nice, well done. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. Nice work. Well done. You should start to feel your core working a little bit as well. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. Bring your feet in. We are going to bring hands behind your head. We want a nice strong core, okay, to help you with your posture when you are running. So let's curl up as you exhale. Okay, nice and neutral spot, neutral pelvis, not neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Inhale down. Let's go for 10. Exhale. Inhale. Well done. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Okay, don't tuck the pelvis under, super important. 3. 2. Okay, last one. We're going to stay nice and curled up. Let's come into a double knee fold. Go straight into your single leg stretch. So you extend one leg, draw the other one in, and then switch. Move your hands across to your bent leg each time. Well done. So we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Well done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Nice. Okay, so I hope you felt that in the core. Okay, we're just going to leave it there for core. But I recommend you do that exercise regularly because you want that nice strong center. Honestly, having a strong core makes all the difference. Okay, let's do 10 bridges. So you're going to bring your feet to parallel hip distance apart, lift your heels. Then we're going to exhale to lift, squeeze your glutes at the top, inhale down. Don't lower the heels. Okay, neutral spine. We want nice strong glutes to support your hips. 8. Well done. 7. Really squeeze those glutes as much as you can. 6. Bring your feet closer in if you do get cramp. 5. Well done. 4. 3. 2. Okay, last one. We're going to keep your hips nice and high and we're going to walk on the spot. Okay, so you lower one heel, lift the other, switch. 10. Try and keep your center as stable as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both heels. And then slowly come down with control. Nice work. Okay, bring your knees to chest and rock side to side. Okay, let's finish with a little stretch. So start with a hamstring stretch first. Okay, lengthen one leg, draw the other one in towards you. Get that lovely static stretch in the back of your leg. You should always do static stretches after you run. Okay, so dynamic stretches before, static after. But I recommend doing this after a run because we're now holding your stretch. Switch legs. So we're holding a stretch. You definitely don't want to do something like this before going for a run. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's lengthen legs, send your arms overhead. You're going to inhale, arms to ceiling. Exhale, slowly roll up to your seated position, round your spine. If you can, grab your toes, inhale. Exhale, restack. Bring your arms by your sides. Okay, let's go into that pigeon stretch. So really recommend this one. Super, super beneficial. You're going to bend one leg in front of you. Okay, you can either just sink your hips down like so, or you can come down onto your elbows. Or let's also stretch the quads. So if you can, bend that back leg. Same hand is going to grab your foot. Draw your heel to bottom. So you really feel that stretch in the hips, the glutes, and then the quads of the back leg, and hold for 10. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Okay, let's stretch. Let's switch. Switch sides. Okay, so bend that leg. Sink your hips down. You can stay here. You can come down onto your elbows. You can bend the back leg. Grab your foot. Heel to bottom. Hold for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lower that leg. Okay, we are going to come into a plank. Then from here, you're coming up into a downward dog. Start walking on the spot for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower both heels down as much as you can. Then walk your hands to feet. Nice work. From here, you grab your toes, rock back and forth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale, exhale, restack your spine. Come up with control, head comes up last. Nice work. Then from here, you're just going to round your shoulders backwards for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then reach your arms out nice and wide. Give them a stretch. Give yourself a hug. And you are finished. Well done. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join the community. Every Sunday, I send out a themed weekly schedule of Pilates workouts you can try anytime, anywhere from home. All you need is your mat and an internet connection. Also, if you want to download my 5 free ebooks, you can click the link below. There's a different journey, a different story, something that anyone can relate to. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next workout.